𝒕𝒓𝒂𝒂𝒓. Hello, shining light. Today is a perfectly overcast day, so I thought I would do a video on something that is near and dear to my heart and something that has kept me sane over the years, as well as help combat symptoms, at least my symptoms of depression and stress. And that is gardening. I don't know if you have a garden or if you've heard, but there's been some studies. One was in Preventative Magazine that showed that gardening had a significant impact on lowering anxiety and stress, symptoms of depression, as well as got people out to do physical activity, which we already know physical activity is a big booster of positive endorphins. This is my garden, and it's fall right now, so I still have some seedlings in. A lot of stuff is covered, you know, because we've got rabbits, armadillos, deer, cows, just the works of things just running around. But I decided to take you on this little tour of something that makes me feel great and just highlight the benefits of gardening and what it does to just boost your self-esteem. And it's great, and I can't believe I lived for all those years I was in corporate without it. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So, gardening goes along with horticultural therapy and nature therapy. Obviously, you're outside, you're being exposed to all this wonderful sunlight and fresh air. The physical activity that you get from gardening, I mean, positive endorphins all around. It helps lower cortisol, and for me, it's extremely rewarding because you put dirt in a box. Now, you don't have to do this, you know, you can just throw some cardboard down, put some dirt on top of it. It's called no dig. Pop some plants in and you have a garden. You could even do this in containers, so you don't have to have this whole extensive setup that I have, which has taken me almost 2 years to just get to this level. It's been a lot of hard work, but it's something that it makes me feel so good. I can't wait to get home from work so that I can get into my garden. No matter what I'm doing, me being outside, I'm in my element. And besides counseling and teaching people on how to live their best life, this is what I absolutely love to do. Also with gardening, there is this sense of accomplishment. Not just from the physical exercise that you get from gardening, which helps alleviate pain, gets your blood flowing. I know sometimes there's this conundrum between being in pain and then exercising. Well, if you can get out there and make it past the pain, your body's going to start conditioning itself to just feel better, look better. It also will increase your baseline of mobility, especially for us that sit at desks a lot, people who've had to sit at desks. But there's nothing like taking a plant or a seed that you have nurtured and put it in the ground. And what do you get in return? You get food. Do you know how amazing that is? That is sometimes so much rewarding than being on the corporate wheel. And one of the reasons why I think I was experiencing so much depression when I was in corporate is because we had a house that was on a lot of red dirt, and I wasn't as accomplished a gardener. I tried to do container gardening, which I had done before, but I was used to having a home with land with a full-on garden. And I just stopped gardening. I kind of moved towards houseplants, which, if you guys don't know, I have a gajillion houseplants, probably more, over 100. But tending to your indoor plants, as rewarding as that is nothing like being outside. So, you guys hear that rooster? So, you put a plant in the ground and it gives you food. And that sense of accomplishment also goes hand in hand with your interactions with community, because what I do is whatever I grow, which is way more than what we need, I share with my neighbors, and they give us eggs and they give us any vegetables that they have. But for the most part, I feed my neighbors, I feed my coworkers, I feed anybody who is hungry and wants to partake of these vegetables that I have grown by hand. So it's such a rewarding practice, and it doesn't take a lot. I know, again, that this, that looks like a lot. I get it. Trust me, I get it. And you don't need to go to that extent. You can even start with just, growing some herbs inside of your home and using those to cook with. You'd be surprised of the amount of veggies that you can grow inside. But gardening is such a easy way to just begin to find that peace that you need. There's a lot of mindfulness that goes, because you're so focused on your task. You're mindful about what you're doing, and when you're practicing mindfulness, it keeps you present and in the moment. So as I was saying before my video rudely cut me off, you put a plant in the ground, you're nurturing it, you're outside in the sunlight, okay? You're getting vitamin D, you're being physically active, which is boosting your dopamine and serotonin levels. And what do you get? You get food in return, okay? You get peppers, you get onions, you get eggplant, okay? You get sweet potatoes, you get pumpkins, okay? You get watermelon, and a whole host of other things. Again, you don't need a setup this big, but this is my hobby. And you've heard me speak before on having something that fulfills you. We all know we need jobs to make money, okay? We know that we've got bills that are looming and waiting for us. But if you have a hobby that fulfills you, and for me, gardening takes care of all of that. There's the physical exercise that goes along with gardening. There's being outside in the sunlight. Now, for those of you who don't like being outside, every creature under the sun is meant to be outside. So you don't have to be outside for a long amount of time. Trust me, I live in Georgia. I am not out here constantly in the blazing heat. Like I said, overcast day, which is why I decided to do this video. This is my sweet potato bed. Yeah, I'm not digging in there yet because I got sweet potatoes still brewing. There's strawberries over there, carrots over there. Cabbage and lettuce are under all of these covered beds. But as I was fussing about before, get outside. Now, you don't need to garden, okay? It could be just taking a stroll. It could just be potted plants. I understand those of you are talking about, okay, I don't have a green thumb. Well, you know what? There is the internet, people. It exists. Buy a plant, Google on how to take care of the plant. Go on YouTube, look at gardening videos on what to do to grow something. It's not rocket science, okay? You can grow things. Maybe not perfectly. I have killed my fair share, guys. Let me just tell you. I've killed my fair share of vegetables. All right? And sometimes Mother Nature is not on your side. She will give you a drought. She'll give you too much rain. She'll make sure that all of your vegetables just die in a frost. But the point is, you're out here and you're doing something. When I couldn't garden, when I couldn't get close to the earth, I was at my most miserable because all I had was a 9-to-5 in corporate America, and I was just on the hamster wheel of industry, of capitalism, and I was a very, very unhappy person. So onions and garlic are going in this bed that you guys saw me working on before. So gardening is an amazing way to be outside and to have a hobby that is worthwhile and fulfilling. Again, it doesn't have to be big. Just find something that fuels you and fulfills you. This happens to be me sharing with you what gardening does, and there's plenty of studies on it. Again, it's horticultural therapy. It's nature therapy. It's being outside, and you get food. You know all the pesticides we get out of grocery store food, so why not grow your own? You know, why not have that pride in bringing in a watermelon that is huge, and it only took like, you know, a little time and effort on your part. Mother Nature does the rest. That's the whole point. Half of it is you just put it in the ground and make sure it's not eaten by something, and Mother Nature takes care of the rest. It's an amazing hobby. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up and hit the notification bell. We talk about all things health and wellness on this channel and alleviating ourselves from depression, anxiety, and stress to live our best life. And you guys, I'm living my best life. This is my best life. Out in the quiet country under the blue sky with fresh air, growing my own vegetables and eating what I have grown. And let me tell you, I'm at my most happy. It doesn't matter if I have to do a 9-to-5, if I've got to fly all over the place to do consultations, if I have to coach through Zoom. It doesn't matter what my other obligations are, just, you know, to fulfill my responsibilities and my prosperity. This is prosperity right here. Growing your own food is prosperity, okay? And it's rewarding, and your abundance is unbelievable. Peace and blessings. I hope to see you next time. Until then, thank you, thank you, thank you.